today video topic is an exception handling in Java and video date is 22 July. An exception, that means an exception is a program that arise during the execution of a program. When an exception occur, the normal flow of a program is distributed, and the program, that means application, terminates abnormally, which is not recommended. Therefore these exception are to be handled. An exception can occur for many different reasons. uh, the reasons is a user has entered the an invalid data. Second one is a file that need to be opened cannot be found. And the third one is a network connection has been lost in the middle of communication, or the JVM has run out of memory. Some of these exceptions are used by user error, uh, other by programmer error, and other by physical resources that have failed in some manner. Based on this, we have three categories of exceptions. We need to understand them. So the first one is a checked exception. Means a checked exception is an exception that is checked by the compiler at the compile time. These are also called compile time exception. This exception cannot simplify, be ignored. The programmer should take care of handle this exception. For example, if we use file reader class in our program to read data from a file, if the file specify in its constructor does not exist, then the file not found exception occur, and the compiler prompt the programmer to handle the exception. And the next is a unchecked exception. uh, an unchecked exception is an exception that occur at the time of execution. These are called as a runtime exception. These include programming bugs such as logics error or improve use of an APIs. Runtime exceptions are ignored at the time of compilation. And the example is, if we have to declare an size of array is 5 in our program, and trying to call the sixth element of the array, of the array, then the array index out of bound exception is occur. Okay. And the next is the error. These are not exception that all, but the problem that arise beyond the control of the user or the programmer. Error are typically ignored in our code because we can rarely do anything about an error. For example, if a stack overflow occurs, an error will be arised. They are also ignored at the time of compilation. And exception classes are subclasses of the java.lang.exception class. The exception class is a subclass of a throwable class. uh, Other than the exception class, there is another subclass called error, which is derived from the throwable class. Error are abnormal condition that happen in case of server several failures. These are not handled by the Java programmers. Error are generated to indicate error generated by the runtime environment. And the example is JVM is out of memory. Normally programs cannot recover from errors. The method in exceptions, the methods are get message method, public string get message method, public throwable get cause method, public string to string method, public void print stack trains method, public throwable fill in stack trains method. There is some methods in exception class. Catching exception, that means a method catch an error using a combination of the try and catch keyword. A try and catch block is placed around the code that might generate an exception. Code within a try catch block is referred to as a protected code, and the syntax of using try catch looks like the code which is a prone of exception is placed in the try block. When an exception occurs, that exception occur is handled by the catch block associated with it. uh, every try block should be immediately followed either by the catch block or finally block. A catch statement invoke declaring the type of exception. uh, we are trying to catch if an exception occurs in a protected code. The catch block that follow the try is checked. If the type of exception the occurred is listed in a catch block, the exception is passes to the catch block much as an argument is passes parameter into a method parameter. Multi catch blocks. A try block can be followed by multi catch blocks. The statement uh, uh, demonstrate three catch blocks means but we can have any number of them after a single try. If an exception occurs in the protected code, the exception is a throw to the first catch block in the list. If the data type of an exception thrown match exception type 1, it get there uh, caught there. If not, the exception passes down the second catch statement. This continues until the exception either is catch or false. Uh, through all catches, in which case the current method stop exception and the exception is a throw down to the previous method on the call stack on the call stack. The next is a finally block. The finally block, a try block or a catch block. A finally block code always execute irrespective of occurrence of an exception. Using a finally block allow we to run any cleanup type statement that we want to execute no matter what happened in a protected code. Okay. That's it. Thank you.